everyone, Dr. Michelle here with Design to Heal, wishing you a happy Thanksgiving and giving thanks to all my subscribers on YouTube and everybody else that is there for me in the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a word, two words, thank you, that can never be used too much in our day-to-day practice. So I'm kicking out the new series on eating disorders and empowered minds. So I've had some journeys myself throughout life with eating, and I call it disordered eating. It can come in many forms and fashions, and with that, around the holidays, that might create a more stressful time for those who have experienced eating disorders, eating challenges, whatever it might be. So we can put whatever label on it we want. I'm going to be sharing some personal journeys that I've had throughout my life along the way in this series of eating disorders, empowering minds. And today, though, I wanted to do one creating calm around the holidays. So eating around family and friends can be a stressful time. A lot of celebrations are geared around holiday meals and snacks and appetizers and holiday drinks and all of that. So with that can come a sense of maybe stress, anxiety, uncomfortableness, whatever that might be for you, maybe even just not wanting to show up for the event because it's just too disruptive for your mental health well-being. So I'm here to give you tips and tools and tricks to use to empower our minds, create a new mindset around eating, and really just take our way of being out of the box into a whole new arena. So today I wanted to do ear acupressure. I have some videos in my ear acupuncture and acupressure playlist. So please feel free if you want more information on the ear. I've got lots of Eastern medicine tutorials on that, and that's a good start. But today I wanted to focus on primarily some self massage that you can do on your ears to create calm around eating around the holidays and eating in general. This can be used even on non-holiday events, just day to day to create a sense of calm. And it's something that we can easily do ourselves on our ear. So again, the ear represents a map of the body. If you haven't watched any of my videos in my ear acupuncture, ear acupressure playlist, it represents a map of the body. The ear, if you picture an upside down fetus, the head would be down here, the spinal column, internal organs inside, and then this would be more of the tail. So I'm going to teach you 3 points, acupressure points that you can use to help calm your mind around eating around the holidays, to create a sense of calm, even maybe to decrease worry, fear around eating, control. If you feel like, I sometimes feel like I'm eating too much, I don't know how to control that. I treat that with acupuncture in my practice and also with EarSeeds. I can also do that telemedicine, not with the acupuncture, but haven't figured that out yet. But with the EarSeeds, I can do consultations for you via telemedicine, teaching you protocols and how to apply your EarSeeds and where to get those on my website. So today, though, all you need is your finger or your hand, and you could also have if you have a masseuse or a massage therapist, you could have them incorporate this in your massage. You could have your partner do it for you. It's a very calming, relaxing technique. And acupressure is a form of applying pressure onto specific points on the body to create a particular treatment function. So I'm going to teach you 2 powerful brain points on the ear. And then I'm also going to show one that revolves around hunger and eating. So if you do feel like you tend to overeat or have like a food addiction, which I've had some of that experience eating around stress. I've had both, eating around when I get stressed and then not eating when I'm stressed. So I've experienced both sides of the fence on that. And again, like I said, I'll go a little bit deeper as we go along here in the series. Feel free to drop a comment before we get started here, or leave a question for me. And you can also email me at michelle@designtoheal.biz. You can go on my website and my web store if you'd like to get your own ear seeds. We have the bling ear seeds. We have traditional. I don't have mine on because I wanted to leave them off just so you could get a good look of where I'm pointing today. But you can purchase some bling ear seeds on my website. I have an ear seed link. And then I also have some kits available in my store. And then you can also, like I said, just get the traditional, the non-bling ones if you're not a blingy person. A lot of times when I wear those, people think I'm wearing earrings. So they can make also great accessories for you to wear while you're getting your medical treatment. So we're going to start from the top of the ear, and we're going to do the first point. Now I have an ear seed probe. This is what I use when I place the ear seeds. So, I mean, if you have a little probe and you like using that, this could make a great tool to apply pressure. However, the finger can make just the pad of your finger to do acupressure on the point can be a great point. So we're going to do this point, which I've often talked about many times in my other videos. It's called Shin Min. It's the spirit gate, and it helps to calm the mind and calm the shin, which means calming the spirit. So what we can do is we can just put our finger right on that point. Now it's not going to be pinpointed. I have a pretty kind of fat finger. As long as you're doing a nice comfortable press, and then you can just hold it there. And then if you want, what I like to do is a nice circular massage on the point. And you could do both ears at the same time on that point. So we're doing Shen Min, calming the spirit and calming our mind. And we could even sit in a quiet space with some meditative music, wherever it's a nice, calm place for you. And, you could even incorporate this like in a yoga session, or even right before you go into the holiday party, or if you step into the bathroom. You don't want people seeing you doing your ear self-massage to get centered. So let's do that for a few minutes. I'm going to do a little bit of circular massage, and I'm going in a clockwise. It doesn't really matter which way you go. Actually, clockwise feels best for me. And then you can just press and hold. I like to do about 3 breaths with each point is what we'll do today. The next point that we're going to do is we're going to drop down and we're going to go right along what we call the tragus, this little notch here. We're going to go right in front of it, this little area right in the middle. And then we're going, like I said, it's not going to be pinpoint like I'm doing acupuncture with the needle or with the ear seeds, but we're going to, when you're using your finger pad, it's going to get a broader area, but that's okay. So we're going to target for this spot right here. And we can do each ear one at a time, or we could do it together. So let's start with one finger on one ear. And we're going to press and hold, and you're going to feel a little ridge in there, especially if you do a slight push forward. You'll feel bony prominence, which is actually part of your jaw, your mandible in there. And if you press and hold in there, that can help with food addiction. If you're feeling a sense of out of control, we can sit and hold that point. And then let's go ahead and do both sides. So I'm going to lock my finger in here, right where that little notch is, right in front of it. And we're going to press and hold on that ridge. And breathe into it. Slow breaths. And then let's take it into a little acupressure with a circular massage. And then we can go back to press and hold, whatever feels right for you. Just showing you a few different techniques you can use. 3 breaths. So I don't know about you, but I'm feeling really centered and really present right now. And that's part of creating calm in our lives and being in the moment. It's when we start looking in the past or going into the future, futuring or pasting, I call it, that can create a sense of anxiety or stress. Then just reminding, let me just be in the moment. Let me be in the here and now. That's all we've got anyways. So we're going to move down to point number 3, our last point that I'm going to show you today to create a sense of calm. This is a point that is called the master cerebral point. I renamed it the transformation point because when I've used it on a lot of my patients over the years, they have had some pretty profound transformation. And maybe I'll go over that in one of my today's testimonials. But it's called the master cerebral point. It's going to be right on the lobe here, and it's going to be in the center and the front. So kind of like in front of where my ear piercing is, right here. You can see that right about there. It's called the master cerebral point, aka transformation point. This point helps to alleviate worry and fear, which is wonderful when we're, creating a sense of calm around whatever might bring on anxiety. Today we're focusing on eating and around the holidays. So it can help decrease fear and worry, which is huge. It can also provide a sense of guidance and decision making, clarity and focus, and calming. Just basically an overall good calming point. So I'm going to take my earring off for this one because I've got a pretty large earring. And so I'm going to go ahead and do what I call the sandwich technique because it's just easier working with the lobe. And I'm going to hook both the front and the back. So my thumb's on the back, my index fingers on the front on that point. And then I'm going to do a push and hold. I'm going to do one ear right now, and I'm going to do a few breaths. So we're just going to push and hold, releasing all worry, fear, guiding you. And then what we can do is take that into a little massage if that's comfortable for you. If you prefer pressing and holding, we can provide that type of acupressure too. Now I'll take this earring out. Let's take both fingers, and now we're going to press and hold the master cerebral point, the brain point, also known by Dr. Michelle or renamed the transformation point. And when you exhale, you can envision exhaling out all worry and fear. And just knowing that you're being guided by the universe and by yourself as to what's right with your intuition. Just take one more breath. Inhale slow and exhale a longer exhale out. Okay, now we could release that. And then just remember, we could have ear seeds on there on our ears for those points. So you could have those on up to about 5 to 7 days. You could also, if you're local, or you can find your local acupuncturist, and you could come in and have a session of acupuncture, and we can place needles on those points while you lay horizontally and cook. So treatment before the holidays, actually probably more than one, a few treatments before the holidays would be wonderful. So thank you all for joining me. Please do hit the subscribe button. It's free and it helps get the word out about alternative medicines that can help support us with any system of our bodies that we're needing support in. So I'm here for you, wishing you happy, peaceful, calm holidays. And until the next video, I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Okay. Many blessings. Stay powerful. Ciao.